Allama Iqbal's presidential address at Allahabad, 1930. The 14 points of the Qaid-e-Azam had infused a new political insight in the Indian Muslims. These political points developed greater confidence amongst the Muslims who had gathered behind their leaders. The Muslims of the subcontinent were now fully aware of their distinct national character and identity. They were convinced that the Hindus and Muslims were two separate nations which could not be welded together by any political system. The annual session of the All India Muslim League was held at Allahabad in 1930. Which was presided over by Allama Iqbal. Allama Iqbal was a poet, philosopher and thinker who had gained countrywide fame and recognition by 1930. He awakened the Muslims of the subcontinent to demand a separate homeland, and he had deeply studied Islam as a religion and system of life, and believed that Hindus and Muslims were two separate and distinct nations, which could never become one nation. He expressed his views while delivering his presidential address at Allahabad. In his address, Allahabad, Iqbal discussed the political situation of the subcontinent at length. His address is regarded as an authentic document on Islam as being the system of life. The address is a great asset of the Muslim history of the subcontinent with regard to their struggle for independence. He declared Islam as a complete code of life and gave very sound and strong arguments in support of his views. He said that Islam guides the people with respect to every aspect of life. He said that I am fully convinced that the Muslims of India will ultimately have a separate state, as they cannot live with Hindus in united India. Allama Iqbal was of the view that Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan and NWFP should be grouped together to make a separate state, which should be given dominion status within or outside the British Empire. He declared India is a continent of human beings belonging to different languages and professing different religions. To base a constitution on the conception of homogeneous India is to prepare for her civil war. I therefore demand the formation of the consolidated Muslim state in the best interests of the Muslims of India and Islam. The formation of a consolidated Northwest Indian Muslim states appears to be the final destiny of the Muslims. A list of Northwest India. Allama Iqbal's presidential address further clarified the two-nation theory and demanded a separate homeland for the Muslims. It was the first occasion when a demand for a separate homeland was made from the Muslim League platform. The Lahore Resolution passed in 1940 was in fact based on this historic address of Allahabad. It was a great speech of Allama Iqbal, and it motivated the Muslims for struggle. And on the basis of Allahabad address, Muslims get a separate state, as Pakistan came into being on 14 August 1947.